Hello, and today I'm going to be doing Cashflow Quadrant, risky pension plans. What many people don't understand is that whatever you and your employee put into the plan is no longer guaranteed to exist when you decide to pull it out. This is because plans like the 401k and the superannuation plans are subject to market forces. In other words, one day you could have $1 million in the account, but if there was a stock market crash, which every market occasionally has, your $1 million could be cut in half or even wiped out. With defined contribution plans, the guarantee of lifelong income is gone. People today who retire at age 65 and begin to live under the defined contribution plan could run out of money by, let's say, age 75. Then what do? Dust off the resume? And what about the government's defined benefit pension plan? Well, in the United States, Social Security is expected to be bankrupt by the year 2037, with Medicare bankrupt by 2017. Even today, Social Security doesn't provide much in the way of income. What will happen when 77 million baby boomers begin to want the money they paid in, but it's not there? In 1998, President Clinton's popular cry of "Save Social Security" was well received. Yet, as Democratic Senator Ernest Hollings pointed out, obviously, the first way to save Social Security is to stop looting it. For decades, the federal government has been responsible for borrowing the retirement money for expenditures, a government-sanctioned Ponzi scheme. Many politicians seem to think that Social Security is income that can be spent, rather than an asset that should be held in trust. Too many people counting on the government. I write my books and create products such as the educational Cashflow board game because the industrial age is history, and we must prepare for the opportunities of the information age. My concern as a private citizen is that, from my generation forward, we aren't properly prepared to handle the difference between the industrial age and the information age. A case in point is how we prepare financially for our retirement years. The idea of go to school and get a safe, secure job was a good one for people born before 1930. Today, everyone needs to go to school to prepare for a job or career, but we also need to know how to invest. And investing is not a subject we are taught in school. One of the problems created by the industrial age is that too many people are dependent upon the government to solve their individual problems. Today, we're facing even bigger problems because we have delegated our personal finance responsibility to the government. It is estimated that by the year 2020, there will be 275 million Americans, with 100 million of them expecting some kind of government support. This will include federal employees, military retirees, postal workers, teachers, and other government employees, and retirees expecting Social Security and Medicare payments. They are contractually correct in expecting government support because, in one way or another, most have been investing into that promise throughout their working lives. Unfortunately, there were too many promises made for too many years. Now the bill is coming due. I don't think those financial promises can be kept. If our government begins to raise taxes even higher to pay for those promises, those who can escape will escape to countries that have lower taxes. In the information age, the term offshore won't necessarily mean another country as a tax haven. Offshore could mean cyberspace. A great change is at hand. I recall President John F. Kennedy warning, a great change is at hand. Well, that change is here. Investing without being investors. The change from defined benefit to defined contribution pension plans is forcing millions of people throughout the world to become investors, with little investor education. Many people who have spent their lives avoiding financial risk are now being forced to take them. Most will find out when it comes to retire whether they were wise investors or careless gamblers. Today, the stock market is fueled by many things, one of which is non-investors trying to become investors. Their financial path looks like this: E, straight to the eye, or S, straight to the eye. A large majority of these people, the E's and S's, are people who by nature are security oriented. That's why they seek secure jobs or start small businesses they can control. Because of the defined contribution retirement plans, they're migrating today to the I quadrant, where they hope they'll find security when their working years are over. Unfortunately, the I quadrant is not known for its security. The I quadrant is the quadrant of risk. Because so many people on the left side of the cash flow quadrant come looking for security, the stock market responds in kind. That's why you often hear the following words. And, well, I'm going to do the following words tomorrow. So like and subscribe. Bye!